The Bahamas may have a reputation as a prime holiday destination, but life is not all easy on these islands. Hurricanes are a constant menace and require the ever-vigilant presence of the National Society. A sizable part of the population is especially vulnerable. In 1992, after Hurricane Andrew struck, the Red Cross provided supplies and organized shelters for those most affected. One of the greatest challenges is the need to be able to communicate quickly with the 29 inhabited islands that make up the Bahamas. Not as dramatic or visible, but as important, is the social welfare work the Bahamas Red Cross does every day. This includes the preparation and delivery of about 30,000 hot meals per year and the transportation of around 300 wheelchair patients to and from hospitals. In addition, daily rehabilitation workshops are run for 20 senior citizens. The Bahamas Red Cross is always in search of resources to finance its activities, and the annual ball has, over the years, become one of the major events of the National Society.
Many years ago, when the wealthy visitors came in during the winter months to run away from their cold countries, it was agreed by one of the wealthy residents in our society that these people can make a contribution. So they began planning for a winter ball. And the funds from that winter ball were donated to the Red Cross. And each year it became more and more successful. So then it was dubbed the Red Cross Ball.
Preparations for the ball keep the 15-member organizing committee fully occupied in the days and weeks before the event. The work includes everything from packing gifts for guests to selling tickets and convincing friends to attend. The Director General understands well that you cannot raise funds if you have not clearly defined what the money will be used for.
Before planning such an event, you need to sensitize the public about your particular situation. Number one, you need to have a straightforward, non-complicated budget of all the programs you deliver to the community. You need to have your accounts audited and made available to interested parties so they can see that the money raised from such a function will be used to finance your programs and services or assist in financing your programs and services. But the key to raising funds in a community is accountability.
Although funds raised for the National Society are the primary and possibly the most tangible outcome of such an event, other important benefits are derived as well.
We are making everybody in the Bahamas aware of what the Red Cross does, which is so important because people really don't realize the work they do from day to day.
Finally, the evening that everyone has been preparing for and looking forward to has arrived. The most important guest on the evening is the Governor General of the Bahamas. His attendance brings with it the attention of the local press, once again making the public aware of their National Society. It is also an opportunity to thank the committee for their time and commitment. The reputation of the Red Cross often prompts high-level dignitaries to become patrons of their National Society.
Thank you very much. Have a lovely evening. Thank you.
It's a wider cause. Internationally, they help people, and that is one of the reasons why I supported and I gave my consent to be the patron of the Red Cross.
Tickets to the ball, at a cost of $150 Bahamian, are the major source of revenue and bring in about $60,000. Expenses absorb about half of the total. food makes up the major part of the expenses. The ball caters for about 425 people in traditional Bahamian hospitality. Another major source of revenue is the raffle held during the ball. Tickets cost $5, and prizes include everything from trips overseas to cars and weekends at luxury resorts in the Caribbean. For those who do not win, there is always the satisfaction of knowing that their $5 has gone for a good cause. The Monday after, the Director General is back in her office analyzing the results.
After the event, the committee would meet, which we plan to do tomorrow, and we would look back at the event and see what amount of success, the measure of success we have achieved, whether there were complaints from patrons coming to the ball, what their concerns were. Satisfaction is important, and we look at our cost as opposed to our income, the profits made. And we would use this year's experience in planning next year's ball. We should make a profit of between $45,000 to $50,000.
The secret behind the success of the Bahamas Red Cross is its ability to effectively tap the generosity of Bahamians and, in turn, efficiently help those who most need it.